would there be penalties involved if there was like a known
Oh,
channel
yeah.
that did that?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just so small that they probably don't really care.
Security via obscurity is really fun.
Yeah.
I like to think that the
Oh,
two
yeah, I should
characters
probably
meant to be
post
right.
the fucking announcements,
Right.
too.
I like to think that like our friendship is similar to the character dynamic on screen right now, and I don't know who's the short one.
I think you have short energy.
I that's what I was referring to because I'm like I am 90% sure that I am noticeably taller than you, but it does not have that vibe in the fucking show.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely noticeably taller than I. Oh, that's not what I needed to do. I need to go here so I can see my chats. Okay, there we go. Oh, I should probably move the mouse before somebody kills me.
I am already very in love with like the version of anime that I'm seeing, like this kind of art style.
Yeah, so this is Mr. Driller Drill Land. I want to say the 5th game in this series, and I think they only came out in like 3 or 4 years. So like they really loved this franchise when they made it.
I love the name almost more than the art style. That is so fucking stupid in the cutest way.
Oh yeah, so you know what's even more stupid about this franchise?
What is it?
It is a sequel series to Dig Dug.
I only know Dick Dug by name.
Dig Dug. Please enunciate.
Oh, I thought you said Dick Dug.
Dig is in digging. Not dick is in dicking.
Right. Wait. Who's the guy that I'm thinking of when you say Dig Dug? Because like, there's a streamer that has a similar name.
No,
Maybe
Dig
it's
Dug
Doug
is that
Dug.
old arcade game. Yeah, you're thinking of Doug Dug.
I'm thinking of Doug Dug.
I'll pull up the character. Okay, I get it. I know how to play this game.
Is there a character browser? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is Hori Taizo, also known as the Dig Dug guy. You know the Dig Dug game, the one where you like you like skewer people with a pump and pump them up to explode them to kill them.
You say that like it's a ubiquitous thing in gamership.
Dig Dug is a really old game.
I
People know Dig Dug.
I'm not surprised. It's just that description does not sound like anything I'm already familiar with.
I swear, you look up some footage of Dig Dug right now.
I'm doing it. I'll be the Google guy. Okay, Dig Dug.
And you're gonna recognize it.
Dig Dug. That's how I spell it. Okay. Because I'm looking at screenshots and nothing's ringing a bell.
You've never looked at Dig Dug before? That's crazy.
Wait, so, okay. Some of these vibes resemble, like, Flash games I would eventually be familiar with.
Well, yeah, because, like, Flash games are kind of arcadey in style, right, yeah, so that makes sense, because this was an arcade game.
100%. Yeah, no argument there. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's like one of these, like, you're just digging around for treasures and trying to avoid creatures, and, like, you're making it back. Yeah, okay. That your explanation didn't, like, feel like that to me, but now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't explain the concept of the game, or just, like, the most iconic thing of, like, you blow up the enemies.
Sure.
But yeah, so Hori Taizo is the original Dig Dug guy, and then has a son that's the main character of these games, Hori Susumu. And then there's like some love interest between Hori Susumu and Anna Hottenmeier. And then there's like a rivalry with Hori Ataru. And then there's Pucci the dog and Horinger Z, some robot. I don't really know the lore of them very well, but I love all of my characters.
There is something unnerving to me about the fact that most of them have a literally identical facial expression in one way or another. Like the mouths are exactly the same. The eyes, only eyebrow differences most of the time.
Well, no, Horinger Z doesn't have any of that.
Well, I said most. I said the majority. He's a very big exception, and I'm a huge fan. Personally.
He is the exception.
He's the well, the dog. What about the dog?
The dog had exactly the same as well, actually. So yeah, the point of Dig Dug is to get treasure. The point of Mr. Driller is just kind of to go down and not die. High score kind of thing. And the first level, you just need to go down 500 meters. And I'm about to die. There we go.
Do you know what this immediately feels like?
What?
I am watching an episode of Powerpuff Girls where someone was paid less money than they should have been to try and figure out how to animate gaming convincingly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so cute. I love the vibrancy of this game. And it's also something I can kind of turn my brain off to for most of the time. So it's good for a stream where we're talking most of the time.
This feels like the better side of like gaming on an old Nokia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the soundtrack fucks in this game. I love the soundtrack.
This is a game where if the soundtrack didn't work, the whole fucking thing doesn't work.
Yeah.
This is very... Yeah.
Also, like, it's not just anything you see on screen. Look, see stuff's coming down from off screen, so you can't just move fast and not get squished. So,
oh yeah, you're avoiding getting squished, I forgot.
Yep, avoiding getting squished and also avoiding running out of air.
I noticed like some stuff just stopped and clicked with other stuff.
Yeah, the similar colors attached to each other.
I see. So it's like an adhesive. What is this supposed to be again? Like, what are you digging through?
I'm just digging through. Well, now I'm going to different countries. So I started in like India or whatever, and now I'm in Brazil.
Was this like candy or is it like a
I don't know if it's ever explained. Exactly. I think it's just supposed to be ground.
If I take my glasses off, this is candy. So
I agree with you, but I think in canon it's just supposed to be ground.
This is just what the world looks like. This is canon for Candyland.
Yeah, Candyland.
Candyland. But yeah, like, okay. The reason I was so convinced that it was candy is because the brown parts look like chocolate. Like that's like how you would do chocolate.
They do. I mean, I agree that it looks like candy, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think it's supposed to be candy though.
That's really weird for how consistent it is. You almost just got fucking dark.
Yeah, it was almost over for me. Ah! Ah! Okay. I'm also like, I don't need to be going as fast as I am. I also chose a faster character, but gosh, it's so much more fun when you almost die. Just like real life.
Ashley, do you have a problem?
No, I'm still alive. All the problems missed me.
You're invincible until proven otherwise.
Exactly.
Okay. This is gonna sound real fucking weird, but if you take the character out of the screen, this makes me want to lick the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I could keep the character in there, but...
You want to lick the character?
Oh, look, she's a pretty woman.
You know what? There's nothing I have to say to respond to that that's comfortable, so I'm just gonna leave it.
No, Liz, what do you mean? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just didn't want. There's no version of this I wanted to.
Don't worry, Liz. You were right. Also, ho. Yeah, there's a bunch of different versions of like that basic thing. So like, there's this trendy adventure where it's like kind of RPG-y, I think. Or no, this is something else. This is more like adventure style.
I like that the level selector vaguely resembles like putting in a tabletop framing.
Yeah. And it's like, this is supposed to be like a theme park, and it's run by very obviously the bad guy from the previous games wearing an outfit. But none of the characters notice. They don't know. They're just like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. He looks familiar though. Oh!
He's wearing
there I went.
A mustache and glasses for the opposite reason. Also, I don't know why I expected Death to look different in this game.
Ah! I almost died twice in a row.
Like, I don't know why. That's an intelligent boulder. Okay. Every single time that I imagine like an abrupt death in something, I imagine it looking the exact same way as when that like ice block drops in that movie that nobody saw, the A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also part of that nobody saw it, but yeah, sure, I agree.
Well, it's in the trailer. Like so it's like if you even saw that, then you get like
I don't know if I
enough,
did, to be honest.
It's short enough to find out about it in a short period of time after the stream.
Oh, oh, yeah. Get it away from me! No!
Wait. Oh, dude. She's well. Now I know you can walk on top of it.
No, that sucked.
So that's not Kirby, to be clear.
No, that's not Kirby. They do not own Kirby. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's not Kirby.
I don't buy that. That's canonically not Kirby.
Ah! I really expected to die.
There is something so stimmy about this game.
Get me out of here! Ah!
I have a feeling in like 2007, I would have religiously played this from like get home from school until bedtime, if possible.
Well, sadly, it did come out in around that time, but only in Japan.
And that's why Society can go fuck itself.
Yeah, it was a Japanese exclusive. Oh no, I didn't want to retry. I don't want to do this one again.
We need gamers without borders.
We do. More important than doctors, to be honest. Gamers.
We need, now, gamers without boundaries, we need less of those.
Oh yeah, we need many more boundaries.
Many.
This one's more of like a RPG. What am I doing again? But yeah, so this game, it originally came out on the GameCube. So it's around that time of like 2007. I don't remember when it exactly originally came out.
Well, because I'm still in the frame of like, this is very like Neopets kind of Webkin sort of game that I would have been just very Neopets. I don't think this is much Webkin, but that I just would have been all over. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I would have nonstop played this if I could have had it on my GameCube. Because I mean,
like
I nonstop play it now, damn it.
Like this right next to like Nickelodeon, I Kick Butt, and fucking what's the other one like at the time? There was a bunch of them. That was like the only one I strongly remembered. That was a rhythm game. I'm attracted to rhythm games.
I missed a doorway. Hate that. Also, my health is constantly going down anytime I do anything in this game.
Was this at release on any handheld?
No, there are handheld ones of this franchise.
Because
this game didn't.
This just, like, in my opinion, this doesn't feel like it's built for you to sit down in front of a TV and play it. This feels like you're built to take it with you.
Yeah. But no, they're just, like, versions of this game that are handheld, but not this game specifically.
Are they basically the same thing?
I mean, in terms of, like, you're breaking blocks, but I don't think they have all the different game modes. So it's, like, just the basic stuff. Yeah, fall down, fucker.
This game is what emulation is for.
Ow! I did originally play this on an emulator. The second I found out about this game, I emulated the fuck out of it. And then this re-release came like a couple years later.
While you're waiting for like a doctor's appointment, I could just see playing the shit out of this.
Oh yeah.
Dim it up.
Ah! Okay, so wait, where's my map? Okay, I do just want to keep going down. Oh my god. Almost died. Just gonna... Nope, not recolor. There we go. Just want my HP up.
This genre of game encourages me to, like, if we weren't doing a commentary, I would just be sitting here, mouth slightly open, drooling, just for sitting here for 45 minutes thinking 5 had passed.
I don't know why my brain is using 100% of itself to play this game right now.
I mean, there's a lot of shit going on, despite it being like a simplistic game.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna fuck this wizard up. Oh, I got fucked up too!
Your hubris. I swear I heard Toasty.
I think I kept just saying lucky.
Toasty.
Oh, increase maximum health? Let's go. I want that health up that's on the left. And this fucker needs to, like, not be where he is so I can kill him.
There you go. God, I am so terrified every time you go under something that's, like, huge and undisturbed.
It is very spooky every single time. Ah! Okay, I'm good. Oh, there's a boss. Ah! Hi, wizard.
This makes me want to see like a way over budgeted, overly modernized parkour version of this, where like a fully 3D character just like slides with like realistic animations between the fucking blocks, like you or I would if this was a real life thing, if we were like, I don't know, trained in parkour. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. Come on. Just need to get through this wall. That's a fun little noise it made.
Bitch!
You!
Leave it alone!
Fuck you!
Oh.
Hell yeah, and I got the key.
So that thing was all skeleton, or did you turn it to stone?
I think it turned to skeleton immediately upon dying. Oh, there's health this way. Ah! Well,
Are you okay there, Ashley?
I'm just dying, it's fine.
I am not a big fan of like this game lingering on your dead body for like for a weird amount of time.
Yeah, it kind of like lets you... I think it's stopping so that everything on the screen can kind of stop happening for a second.
But it also lets you sit with it psychologically. Not fun.
Oh my gosh, I almost died there. Just fuck all the red blocks. Fuck all the green blocks.
This is how Ashley.
Fuck all the yellow blocks.
Holy fuck.
Fuck all the X blocks. Everything's blue now. I fixed America.
I didn't know you could snap your fingers. I fixed America.
Yeah, it was all blue.
This is when you find out just this whole time I've been like quietly right wing.
That'd be insane. Just using all of my magic right now.
Start in the kitchen sink. So like, how are you supposed to defeat this one?
No, that's a good question.
Oh, you just like get closer to it if you can?
I think I'm gonna try to do that, but it like goes down with the screen, which is frustrating.
You're like
Just gonna
almost
keep going
there
down.
every time.
Is there like a bottom to this floor?
That is aggravating.
Hey, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing right now?
Maybe this is just a scare tactic until a later part of the level.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill this slime just because I can't. Ow, fuck. Fuck you.
The story of Ashley's endless hubris.
Wait, no, I do need my health up again. How the fuck? Oh, I'm so small.
I don't know how that makes very much effect in this kind of game, but it's so cute!
What am I supposed to be doing? So, like some of the crystals, I'm like
proven otherwise.
Blast G. Oh, do I have a blast yellow? That would be just too good. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. Where is your life count?
It's on the right.
I have a feeling I'm being real stupid.
It says HP above it. It's like the biggest thing on the right side of the screen.
Okay. So what I thought I was going to find was like a set of hearts. One goes down for every. It feels like one of those, like, you know, you lose a heart every time you die, and there's a number of hearts.
If I blast. Nope. Okay. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. But I have more health now. What am I doing?
I'm kind of going to stay on the hypothesis that there's some part of this that glitched that is not supposed to be working the way it currently is. This doesn't feel intuitive.
I just like not understanding. I've apparently beaten this before because I could go to the next level if I wanted to. So I don't know. I might need a Google.
Oh, okay. Give me a second here.
So this is
what is this
Mr. Driller Drill Land, the whole of Drauga.
Drill Land, the whole of Drauga. I'm gonna like misspell it.
Druaga.
Ah. Druaga. And the whole of Drauga attraction in Mr. Driller Drill Land. How do you fight Drauga the boss? When you have fetched the key and unlocked the door, you enter a room where Tiara Aguirre, dressed as Drauga, confronts you. She hangs from strings, moves back. I managed to figure out this much. She has a red, green, blue, or yellow halo surrounding her. Using the matching destroy RGBY red drystone will damage her in addition to every.
There we go. Figured it out. Got it.
Okay, what did you
do? So I did exactly what you just said. I have things that destroy certain colors. So I think it's green now. Destroy green damages her, and then I don't have a destroy blue.
I see. That's fucking clever.
It is. I did not even slightly think about it.
It's weird that you didn't even randomly land on it before. You threw fucking everything at it.
Yeah, and it didn't do it. That's crazy. Ah! Okay. I could really use the blue one game. Let me also heal. Ah, fuck!
Fuck off, yellow one.
Oh, that's just another warp. Wait. Need the blue one. recolor.
Well, you take red, Drauga.
Could you just change your color? I know that's like not super appropriate to ask, but
Are you asking Drauga to put on red face?
well, I'm just saying it would be very helpful for me right now. Could get her canceled and then I win the game.
Honestly, it might work. Oh!
Yeah?
There was a blue over there.
I think I need the red ones. All of the red crystals are the different blasts.
Oh, okay. I thought the blue ones let you change it blue.
I have blast yellow, but I have like green, red, yellow, yellow. Just I need a blue. Red.
You're trying to clear out your inventory.
It's just a lot. Have I even had a blue one yet?
I don't know. You
Just
want me
hoping
to keep
nothing
reading?
falls on me. Yeah,
Oh, wait, no,
maybe.
No, okay, so it does say, like, using the matching destroy RGBY, so B is supposed to be
Okay,
in there.
B is somewhere in here. It's just being a little bitch, not showing itself.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it does say destroy a red dry stone. So yeah, you were right about it specifically having to be red in the crystals.
There's Blast X. My favorite
You
color,
good with
X.
They don't have gluten free, will you take salt free? Come on.
Blast 1.
Good God.
Wonder if it's
You're
gonna
about to die.
hit this one above me. It is. Okay, that was me testing. That was me figuring it out. Blast 3. Well, is 3 close to blue?
Yeah, no, she's not cheating. Well, is looking at the one for cheating? I don't count it as cheating.
It is like if you've tried to figure it out and still can't, I feel like it's fine. Look, every time I have everything except for blue. It's pissing me off. Ah!
Ow. God, that one was
Hey
grisly.
game, I'll shut up.
We're gonna be just on this level until like fucking 2 p.m.
Yeah. So anyway, welcome to the Thought Bubble.
Yeah, good to see you folks. You want to toss out some topics? Maybe a launchpad question by perchance.
God, I still haven't got it. So no, what I have set aside. So I got some new headphones that I believe I've shown you, but I have not given you any of my feedback on them. So it's the Sonos Aces, which kind of are falling in line with the price point and feature set of things like the Sony XM6s, more towards the XM5 range. The 6 is a little bit more. But the like Apple AirPods Maxes, that kind of level of headphones. Oh my god. Okay, well at least I have health. But no, so I went to Best Buy and I found them on display, put them on, and was immediately like, oh, I think I need these because they fit my head so well. And after wearing them for a little bit now, Blast A? What is A?
What the fuck?
Blasts all nearby blocks but halves your HP. I don't need that. What? H. Okay. I still don't fucking have it. My screen. But yeah, so in line with like premium headphones, and I tried them on. They fit me well, better than any other headphones I've had, which I've really liked some of my old headphones. I'm like just not even paying attention to this game anymore.
Yeah.
I could have it
has
now and I'd
failed us.
never know. But it fit me very well. And something you will like, they have buttons instead of a touch interface.
Right.
And I really do like the interface. They sound amazing. They're maybe not the sound profile that I would normally want. Oh my god, still no fucking blue. Liz loves them. Look at how much shit I have.
Love your new headphones, and they're really nice. I'm very happy I've gotten to steal your Sony ones, Liz says.
Yeah, Liz has been the owner of my Sony headphones for a bit, because I haven't been using them. I've had my Sennheisers that have been my daily driver for a little bit.
So, like, sound-wise, do you prefer the Sonys, the Sennheisers, or these new Sonos, which, by the way, I refuse to say 5 times fast?
I like the Sonys probably best in terms of like the sound profile of them. The quality is there on all of them, so I'm like not feeling like I'm missing out on much. And I like the form factor. I think the Sonos feel the most premium despite not being the most expensive, which is really
Are they the least
fine.
expensive?
They are similar priced, except I bought them used, so I got them like nearly 50% off. So out of the money I've spent myself, they are the cheapest, but they aren't the cheapest priced. I think the Sennheisers are like $350 usually, and the Sonos are $400 usually. But yeah, no, the pass-through, I still don't fucking have it. This is crazy. But Blast V. Oh, fuck.
Well, that's just when you have Compound V and it just seeps through the entire level.
If I blast V right here, will they get hit? No, of course not.
Oh no, they just now have virginity again.
Getting rid of my fucking inventory. But yeah, no, so out of expensiveness, I think I've paid the most for the Sonys because I bought them brand new. I got the Sennheisers on a little bit of a discount, so I only paid like $300 for them or something. And sorry, I thought I saw a bunch of blue disappear, and I was like, did I just have that? No, I didn't.
I'm gonna make sure I actually finish reading the guide just to make sure there's nothing stupid we're missing. No, it is assuming that you've hurt her, so yeah, you two need to. Oh, what? What?
What? Oh wait, you're red now.
Yeah.
As soon as I get rid of all of my shit.
Wait, using it, but after it says, okay, after you hurt her, the halo switches color. I think the new color is random. Using a recolor RGBY of blue dry stone will change your halo to the corresponding color in addition to changing blacks to that color. I should have finished reading the guide.
Oh my god, I could have figured that out too. Wait, I have... Oh wait, no, that was a blast yellow. So wait, recolor yellow.
There
And
is
then
another little
blast
bit at the end in
yellow.
case this... Okay, I think you just got it now. Yeah.
There we go. Did it.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, Liz says it's been incredible. Listen to her music on good headphones. Yeah, it is. It's a different experience.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna
we're going
ask
back to regular drill world. Oh my god.
I'm gonna ask a little bit of a technical question regarding headphones. Do you specifically recommend in favor of or against when it comes to, like, you know, you're just at a computer using them, monitor headphones or ones that are not?
I would say unless you are producing audio and you need to be accurate, don't use monitor headphones. That is my hot take of the day.
So why is that?
Monitor headphones are made for production, and it's not that they have the best like quality or whatever. It's not like having one of those TVs that's like, oh, this is the TVs that the filmmakers use to master their films. It's not like, oh, you're getting what the artist intended. Most productions like use monitor headphones but then tune it to sound good on other devices. So just find headphones that you like the sound of. Make sure that they're well detailed. They should have a good response range, which all of these do. You don't want something that's like, oh, it has no bass or no treble, or especially no mids. But it's like monitor headphones give you the flattest experience, which isn't really what you want when you're listening to music. Most people don't want that.
Right. Now, I'm curious, like, if you combine monitor headphones with like with I don't know, like an EQ program, like is that just like kind of half-assing a solution if you did want more bass or something like that, or
because the drivers themselves are what's limiting. So if you're boosting bass in a program like an EQ program, you're not actually giving the headphones more bass. You're just taking up more of the sound area essentially. So like you want things that have a good frequency response in the areas that you want to hear more of. So like if you really like bass, get bassy headphones, not hard to find. If you really like the mids, the treble, get ones that excel in those areas. So you don't just want a flat experience. Most people don't. Again, I don't want to speak for everybody. Taste is taste, but I find you're gonna have a lot more fun when you're not using professional headphones, because professionals don't use them for fun; they use them for professionals. So
that sounds appropriate. Yeah. You were talking about your headphones.
But yeah, I would probably never use monitor headphones ever again after my college, because I've used them in college, but they're just like, they're not fun. Also, I fucking died. Gotta try that again. I'm just gonna keep doing this for the rest of the game. Fuck the other modes. Those phones are nice. They fit me very well. The thing that I think sets them apart a million ways and back from every other headphone I've ever used is I am a multi-device user. So I want to use my phone, I want to use my computer, I want to use things all together. And the only comparable thing, the only headphones that I've ever seen before now get it right is if you're using Apple headphones with Apple devices. Because they just fucking switch. Like, drop of a hat, they switch devices. It's amazing. You don't even have to set up Bluetooth on every single device. They're by far the winner as long as you're using all Apple devices. Every other pair of headphones.
Well, I'm just saying, I think when Apple is pitching ideas within the company for how devices should work, the little diagram they show in their visual representation shows Ashley all in a little peg. It's going between different rooms in her house. Just Ashley is the template customer of Apple that just happens to find every Apple function as useful as they wanted it to in her life. But yeah, go ahead.
But one, I don't want the Apple AirPods Maxes for over-ear headphones. I heard they're very heavy because they have like actual metal frames and design. I don't think much, if any, of it is plastic. Where they could get away with changing it to metal. And yeah, as Liz is saying, the swap is really good on Sonos. I'm dying. But yeah, so it's like, I also don't use a Mac currently, and I'm not going to fully switch over to the Mac life probably ever. I'm always going to have a PC. Fuck, I'm dying so much. I'm just going to restart.
Why wouldn't you switch over to Mac fully? I'm curious.
Programs on PC that I need, especially if I'm going to be starting video editing again in the near future.
That's really fascinating, because I've always heard that like for artists of any kind, whether it's editors or digital artists, what have you, that like Mac is the
I've bought
preferred
Windows
way.
licenses.
What?
And I've bought Windows licenses to software, and I'm not going to pay again for the Mac versions.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
That is where I started, but I don't have the same programs I used when I started on Mac, so I'm not going back. But yeah, so I'm always gonna have my PC. Also, I'm always gonna have a PC because gaming is still not as amazing as Mac as it could be. So maybe once it gets better and is like actual more of an option for daily use for most of my games, if not all of my games, that's a different story. But so I need headphones that work well with a computer, and having an Apple product sync to Bluetooth to the computer, it does not then easily sync again with the iPhone, and just being able to swap between the two devices, it's not as clean. So I don't really want the Apple AirPods Maxes. I keep wanting to say Pro Maxes, but that's not what they're called. One second, I need to get through this clusterfuck. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But the Sonos is very nice, very light on my head, so they're not like fatiguing. The clamp force is just about right for me. The active noise cancellation is wicked. It's really good. To the point where like I would have my Sennheisers on, and I think their ANC is decent. It's not the best, but it's okay. I would still be able to hear like Liz knocking on my door to come in. The Sonoses, I cannot hear it at all. So it's pretty fucking good.
I mean,
But,
if it works,
yeah.
it works.
So the Sonos swapping is essentially instant between my phone and my computer. Like if I pause something within the same second, I could start something on my phone from my PC and it would swap over to that audio source.
Damn.
Like there's no wait time essentially.
That is beautiful.
This area is fucking crazy bananas right now.
Yeah. Any photosensitivity warnings necessary? Yeah.
Well, you know, you're watching a game, it probably, you know, should go without saying. You're probably gonna have some photosensitivity for any game.
Not every video game.
Just about. Every video game starts with the warning, so fuck you.
This is a particularly like visually abrasive video game.
Yeah.
I think that that's fair to say.
Oh, I didn't know. Be here. There we go.
I didn't even know until then that you could break through the ground line.
Yeah, no, it sucks to do it because it takes so much of your air away.
Your air? Oh, are you in
Yeah, I have to be able to breathe, and the bottom right is my air bar. Oh, fuck. I wanted that air so bad. I need more air.
Which is funny because
iPhone
you don't
Air.
have... but like, you don't have an oxygen mask on of any kind, yet you do have a suit.
Fuck. Ah! I
God,
really
that was
need
fucking
air. Please, game.
Oh, fuck. This bitch
Please.
is dead. Oh!
I still need more. It's not a lot.
Yeah, you still need a lot more. There you go.
So yeah, wait. Fuck, I want that air so bad. Yeah, so the Sonos, very good for the swapping ability, which is actually going to change a bit how I use my phone, because now I'm going to use it a lot more for headphone use. No.
Oh, God. You know, if only this character were wearing a beautiful pair of Sonos headphones.
Then they could go anywhere that... Oh, fuck! I almost died again.
They need to be wearing the Apple AirPods Max just because then they'd have that metal container, and then it like, you know, these blocks wouldn't crush them. It would just break their neck because the aluminum would protect them.
Oh, yeah. But no, I also hear like, while the ANC is really good on the AirPods Maxes, it's like Sony does it better, and Sonos is like right next to it. So it's like, why would I pay for it?
Exactly. So are you also constantly fighting like a trance that like this game encourages you into?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Sonos, very happy with my Sonos headphones. I will probably end up putting my Sennheisers up on some kind of like Facebook Marketplace or whatever. Probably not Facebook Marketplace, but something similar. Trying to get rid of those because I'm just probably not gonna use them again because the Sonos are so good.
Is Sonos a company that, when it comes to like pieces of technology that like you start to really take a liking to outside of Apple, because I already know that you're pretty much an Apple fan, is there like a time when you go, like, I guess what I'm asking is, at what point do you go like, oh, this is the company I go to for this? Like, could you see Sonos being the company you go, yeah, that one for my extensive needs?
Sonos is going to be, and like already has started to be, but is going to be the speaker setup, just because it. Oh, fuck, I don't. But their ability to kind of connect all of the speakers wirelessly through the house, going to be something important eventually in this house, and getting it the like set up. Also, they're very good speakers. Yeah, no, it's just gonna be the thing of all the speakers for all the entertainment in the house is probably gonna be Sonos.
Fantastic. Ah.
Oh, look, we're in your homeland.
I was like, I thought I looked at the right of the screen. I'm like, nothing here looks like Canada.
No one else is gonna understand that joke. Also,
well, we also explicitly can't do that bit on here. This is Ashley. Anyway, this is my real home and native land.
But that's perfectly fine.
That's not fine. Who am I offending?
Look, to everyone.
Anyone who's never known a Russian. You know, I'm a little bit Russian. You don't even know. But
look, everybody that comes to the pharmacy, because they're always Russian.
Oh, fuck you. Just get out of here.
That's what I tell them. Get out of here. Leave me alone.
You should tell them to get the fuck out. I need this life-saving medication. Can you fuck off?
It's like, I need my metformin. It's like, again?
Yeah, if I may diverge topics for just a second. I've been really excited about this. So last Tuesday I started this, and this past Tuesday I did the second one, and it has been only going better so far. Yeah, I started doing art streams. I tried that like fucking years ago, but I think I was too nervous at the time. My self-esteem wasn't there yet, but yeah, it felt really good to just like basically like Bob Ross it, essentially, like describing every little thing that I'm doing, every decision and inspiration behind like just the little steps involved as I'm doing it, and then like changing
this
my
one
mind
I did
on stuff
because it needed a line here.
What?
Without this connecting line, it would look weird, so I did that.
Well, yeah,
that's how I would do Bob Ross. I was just like, I did it because it needed to be done. Give no further explanation.
John Wick does a fucking art tutorial. I did what must be done. No, but yeah, just the specific reason why like a little piece of a little piece of it, of like a brushstroke that I did with, I styled it a certain way, and little pieces of encouragement along the way, taking requests, and frankly, changing up parts of the flow that I have with the program, like different techniques, just as I go along, stuff that like I wouldn't have budged from ordinarily. I'm like, you know what? I'm on Twitch. Let's try a new thing. let's try a different way of doing this, and I found better stuff to do, while I did it, and it felt really good.
Hell yeah.
That's on my own Twitch. I advertised it. The first time I advertised it in the Thought Bubble channel in Ashley's Discord and on my Twitter.
Yeah. Also, no self promo. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, I know.
I can't believe you put a portal in my event.
God, how many are gonna get that one? Holy shit!
Zero people are gonna get that. That was just for us.
That's just for you and me. But no, I fucking this was one of my like. If Ashley somehow has a problem with this, I'm pretty comfortable asking forgiveness rather than permission. Just get, like, I was already like 15 minutes later than I wanted to be the first time. Because I want to like pretty strictly started at 6, and I did not have enough shit set up. But yeah, I feel really good about it.
Hell yeah. No, I've been like, I'm still really hoping that the editing job goes through. That's mainly what I've been thinking about creative wise. I did a little bit of writing the other day, but I'm gonna hone it.
Writing
I think like just writing. But yeah, I want to like go in and change some things about it. So
like, is it a story or like a
little story?
Game? Yeah.
I hate when I die in France.
I think most people die in France.
Most people?
Yeah.
Why are they all dying in France? Most of them don't live there.
It's a deadly place. Most people go to France to die.
I don't know if that's true. Oh my god, that was also crazy, the gameplay right there.
Yeah, that was perfect. They're putting a leprechaun as the United Kingdom, and it kind of puts, like, I get it, but like it kind of puts me off kilter.
It's just a man in a green suit.
I'm sorry, no. Like
that is not a leprechaun.
That is.
Where's the clover? Where's the clover?
Okay, sorry that every single part of this resembles a leprechaun except for the clover. Like, oh, it looks identical to David Tennant, but doesn't have a screwdriver. I guess it's not Doctor Who, even though he has the long, flowy cloak.
Boy, David Tennant's had a lot of roles.
Which, to be fair, that also does describe Crowley. But
yeah,
but no, like, you get my point. I'm gonna.
Also, what the fuck did you just call that character?
I called it. I called them. Crowley.
No, you did the fuck not. You absolutely did not say that.
Let's clip that back. Let's
I did. I will answer that right after the amount of time it takes to Google how to pronounce.
Because, like, I was trying to just like through my memory to like fucking what we got into this in like private before, and what did Ashley say was the right answer? Oh yeah.
It's the way that they say it in the TV show.
I swear to God, they don't do it every time.
He has two pronunciations, neither of which were the ones that you said.
What's the other one?
His original name is Crawley, and he changed it to Crowley.
I swear on anything that they have said Crowley a bunch of fucking times without being corrected.
Just because they haven't been corrected doesn't mean they're wrong, or they're not wrong.
I'm gonna go with lore rules here.
He gets his name wrong once, but like many times. It isn't corrected until a couple times, I believe.
His name is either Crowley, or it's Crowley, or it's Crawley.
Also, if we're going by how British people pronounce things, they're almost always wrong. So I don't even want to hear it.
And what specific word do you think of that they're always wrong?
Fucking, they almost never say taco. They say taco.
I can kind of say it. I don't like it, but I can say it.
Anything that's foreign to them, they don't say it right, and then they say, no, it is right. Because we made the language.
Which you didn't. No, you did not make the word. The Brits did not make the word taco.
It's like, that's just how you say it in English. It's like, no, it's
how
fucking
did you say
not.
They say it?
Taco.
Taco.
I believe. They say it wrong. I've never heard a British person say it right.
Okay, I know that this man is not every single Mexican person, but I think I've heard Gabriel Iglesias get like pretty close to that.
He also mispronounces things as a bit. Like, that's one of his main bits.
Maybe I'm just too autistic to get his humor.
Too autistic to get humor. Who would guess that's a problem with anyone faces? Also, this is the one where I win the fucking level.
Is this character gay? This character feels gay.
I don't know. Can I do level 3 now? Fuck, I didn't get enough points to do level 3. I gotta do it again.
Something about this feels like torture, but it's you.
No, I fucking love this shit. I don't even care about getting to the next level, to be honest. I just want to play this game.
I think more of the obstacle for you is the space between levels. You don't care what level you're at.
Yeah, just keep going. Don't stop me.
Just like... They're like, would you like another drink, Ashley? And then Ashley's like, can I
That
tell
would
you to
take
stop
time
pouring?
away. That takes time away from my game. I don't need a drink.
Would you like the next level? I want to hit buttons.
No, literally every time like a cutscene happens in like a Mario game overworld, I'm just like, who gives a fuck? Let me play the next level.
I want to hear your deep-throated groan every time you fucking see a cutscene when you're just trying to play.
No, every time a game doesn't let me skip a cutscene, I feel like I should petition the government to make that illegal.
Good God. Jesus Christ.
It's like
You wanna know
every
what you
game
might
should
like?
come with cutscenes that you can skip.
You want to know what you might enjoy?
Mm-hmm.
Lego games.
I play Lego games. You say that like I don't play Lego games.
I have never heard you mention playing Lego games like in
We
recent
have
time.
played Lego games together.
Have we?
Yes, the Skywalker trilogy or whatever. The
Oh,
Skywalker Saga.
okay, no.
There we go.
I remember that.
We have played
There's
that.
little- Yeah. But yeah, at least the classic Lego games I know about, there's a bunch of them where you can skip the cutscenes.
Yeah, like most games are better about it now.
I will
Some
say,
games
if
I
it's
think
core-
need to be sued for not letting me skip their cutscenes.
If it's core to the story and it's your first playthrough, I can excuse not letting you skip a cutscene, but it can't be too long. Excuse me.
No, let me skip it. If I'm confused, I'm
What?
confused. That's my fault.
You're, this is the ultimate like. This is an almost libertarian take on it.
Look, let me make the decision of if I want my time wasted by your stupid dumbass story.
Just wait till Ashley solves whatever mystery of the game faster than someone who actually knows the story.
Yeah, when I don't pay attention. Liz is very upset when I just skip the like cutscenes because she really likes the cutscenes in games. She
Like,
wants
no
the story
lie.
of games, and I'm just like, I want to play the game. I don't need the story behind it.
This is a game where, like, I think it's pretty, but ultimately it's background for, like, us talking together, so I don't really care. Like, if there was just a super, like, story-based cutscene, I wouldn't give that much of a shit. If we were playing a game I was deeply invested in, and it, like, had a story that I was, like, that was important to me, then I would actually get genuinely frustrated if, like, someone kept skipping the cutscenes.
Well, don't watch me
Like,
play
I
a
would
video
get...
game.
What?
Don't watch me play any game that you're invested in.
Yeah, like, to
My
me, that would
ADHD is
straight
too
up...
strong.
To me, that would straight up feel like if we're watching a movie and you're like, this scene of, like, emotional investment, we can go to the next one. And I'm like, fuck you.
That's what I did with the Minecraft movie.
That one doesn't count. I think you,
That
I think you
one's
can do that
fine.
with, like, half of that movie. I
think I literally did skip half of that movie.
I don't know.
And I don't feel like I missed anything.
Two important things there. Firstly, I think I've even said this on the show. If you just skip the opening monologue in the Minecraft movie, which if you skip that, just know that that's in there, then, like, I think it's actually a better movie for it, letting you just consume shit as you're gonna see it, and not having it explicitly explain how the world works.
I think if you skip to the point where they make it into Minecraft, you'll have a better time, because who gives a fuck about these characters?
I would argue... Okay, that depends on the viewer, because I think that they have just barely a solid enough story in the real world to make it kind of fun. But anyway, what was I gonna... Oh, right. The only way I ever watch Aladdin anymore is I skip to not halfway through, half an hour into it, because that's when the genie's right about to appear, and I'm like, what am I here for? Like, who are we kidding?
That's an amazing take.
I am not here, like, I can see Jasmine in the later parts of the movie. She's an interesting character, you know? Aladdin is fun, you know, and, like, his point is made as well when fucking Genie is there, but there is nothing pre-Genie that I'm, like, starving to watch at any point. And I'm surprised that you don't
I
agree
don't.
with me on that one.
I don't really watch movies. I don't know. I feel like
Right.
Aladdin has more substance than the Minecraft movie. Hot take.
Oh,
But
it definitely does. But, like, I think most of that substance is after the half-hour mark.
no, I think literally when I watched the Minecraft movie, I went. I watched the beginning. I liked the beginning monologue because it was actually like inside of the Minecraft world, and I was like, okay, cool. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Minecraft. And then it swapped over to the real world with characters that I didn't care about from the beginning monologue not being introduced at all. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going back to Minecraft, and literally skipped to the halfway of the progress bar on my streamer. And I was like, oh, yay, we're at Minecraft again. And watched from that point until there was a scene in the real world, in which case I skipped that scene and kept watching.
You're a gamer. It's really just what this is. You just want.
Sorry that I came to the Minecraft movie wanting to see the Minecraft part of it.
You know, you should be sorry, and I accept your apology.
It's like when they fucking... Oh my god, so much is happening around me. No, it's just... Again, I don't care about the thing that I didn't sign up to see. Oh my god, I thought I was dead.
When you... Like, when you said I just skipped to Minecraft, I, like, for a good second, I thought you meant you just turned off the movie and started playing Minecraft.
No. But I liked, like, the visual design of everything in the Minecraft movie. It looked good. I'll give it that.
Very pretty.
Fuck. And... Oh, did you see the next Mario movie is Mario Galaxy?
No.
Yeah, so it's Super Mario Galaxy, but they removed the "You Are Mr. Gay" from the title.
What? Wait.
Do you not know about this?
I do, but I don't like. Okay, I remember someone mentioning it, but I do not visually remember.
So in the words "Super Mario Galaxy," are all of the letters you need to type out U as just the U. And then just the letter R, and then MR for Mr. and GAY for gay. And in the original release, on the box art, the logo for it, there were like shinies on some of the letters. And it was all of the letters to spell that out had shinies on them,
God.
and exclusively those. So if you looked at it like that, it just looks like it's secretly saying you are Mr. Gay.
Why was it just those?
I mean, they just looked nice in the logo, and they didn't fucking know. I mean, what weirdo is going through that unless you have had that issue before? You know?
Well, it's not just that. It's like you have to explicitly go in and like, you know, say, hey, with whatever, like, I don't know, with whatever place that you're looking for manufacturing this, you know, I want these specific parts to be shiny. But then, you, like, I would think...
I don't think they specifically did that. They just, like, put shinies in places. There's probably a million different versions of that logo with shinies in different places. And the way that they're spread out on that, because, like, if it's like any other logo design, you have, like, a million versions of it, and then you choose one eventually. And the one that got chosen was that one, because those are pretty spread out letters for each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks nice as a logo. It just also happens to hint at a secret message. You are Mr. Gay.
To tell that you are Mr. Gay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Or the real reason, they are calling everyone Mr. Gay.
I thought the implication was Mario is Mr. Gay, and you are playing Mr. Gay while you are playing Mario.
No, you are Mr. Gay.
The player is Mr. Gay. Does that mean that Nintendo has misgendered every single one in their player base who doesn't identify as a man?
Always.
Nintendo is very.
They're getting better about it. That's why Vivian is now trans again.
What? I do feel like we've had that discussion.
There's a character in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door whose original depiction in Japanese is as a trans woman. But got localized out in the American version until the remake where they reintroduced it.
Beautiful.
There's a lot happening on my screen right now. I'm just riding the wave.
So
I'm riding that blue wave.
Right. But is the Mario Galaxy movie, is there a trailer or just an announcement?
There is a teaser.
I'm very
And we get to see what the Luma looks like, and the Luma just looks very much like a minion, because it's still Illumination.
Hot take. I do think that they should put a live-action Jack Black and Jason Momoa in there as people who are too characteristically and also not characteristically what we're used to them saying.
I'm excited to see who's going to be Rosalina, because I mean, like, of all of them, oh fuck, why did I do that? That was stupid. Of all of the like games to pull for the next movie, fuck, that air is in there and that sucks. Of all the games to pull for the next movie, Galaxy has like the most story around it. So I'm very interested to see what they do with it, who's going to play Rosalina, because I fucking love Rosalina as a character.
It'd be incredible if, like, Rosalina was played by, I don't know, like, Kate Blanchett, some Shakespearean, some, like, super dignified... Like, it's not like the other actors weren't dignified outside of Chris Pratt, who's kind of been a meme. But, like, it'd be really funny if, like, yeah, someone like that signed up for the Mario Galaxy movie.
I'm very happy that James Gunn has said that he has no plans for Chris Pratt being in the DCU as of right now. I'm so fucking happy.
He's like, I have Chris Pratt in a trilogy, and that is what you are getting.
Yeah. I'm so over that motherfucker. I'm so glad I don't have to stand his ass in one of the big roles.
So, Ashley, who would you cast Chris Pratt as in the DCU if you had to?
Who dies?
Cast him as Uncle Ben.
In the DCU. I cast him as Thomas Wayne.
Okay, the only reason I don't want that is because like, okay, I'm not as familiar with Batman comics, but I know in Batman Begins, like, Thomas Wayne is shown to be like a decent man who, like, you know, who relatively knows what to do with his fortune and shit in order to help his community, and his death was genuinely tragic. I'd like Chris Pratt to be much more of like a, like, when I said Uncle Ben, it's like in the same realm, but he doesn't explicitly go like, I am going out and using my heart of gold to fucking help the entire city, like Thomas Wayne seemed to try to do.
Yeah, but like he would if he had it.
He definitely would.
He just didn't have the great power to have the great responsibility.
Exactly. I wouldn't put it past him. I'm not explicitly asking for Chris Pratt to be a piece of shit. I just don't want to mourn his death in a movie.
Well, hopefully if it's much like how they've done Superman, we won't have to deal with a huge overblown origin story for Batman.
You say overblown, I say appropriately blown.
Well, no, I presume they're going to talk about it. It's very core to Batman, but
right.
And it's probably going to come up in the first movie. But I feel like we're not going to be like, oh, we're mourning his death, or we're just like, okay, he's dead, now we can have Batman.
Just Commissioner Gordon's. Just like, Batman, we have this murder case where did you know my fucking parents died?
God, what the fuck is happening with my audio right now? There we go. All right. Okay, didn't die there. Awesome. I really thought I was about to. No, like, I feel like you kind of have to say something about Batman's origin. Maybe not, but in the first movie, it should probably come up somewhere.
Maybe he's just a brooding rich guy that punches people with his secret identity.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it's brought up in about the same way that, like, Krypton is brought up in Superman.
Sure.
So, like, yeah, we know he's an alien. He's, you know, has parents on Earth. Cool guy. And that's all we really need to know about where he came from.
Like, because I know that they twisted, like, twisted Kal-El's birth parents in Superman from what people are normally used to them being, like, you know, these essentially, like, genocidal figures that, you know, want him to, like, be a dictator over the planet. And he, of course, contradicts that because he's Superman. But yeah. I'm wondering if you want them to, like, kind of follow in a similar vein with that, or if you want them to, like, directly go against that, or, like, for Bruce's parents. What do you think about?
I have no, like, thoughts about it. It's like whatever they choose to do is probably going to be good, so whatever. I feel like, to be honest, like, his parents dying more or less just kick-starts him doing it. I feel like it might even be more interesting if, like, Bruce doesn't even credit being Batman to the death of his parents. It's just, like, a thing that happened that also is part of his story of becoming Batman, but not the reason.
Okay.
But, like, not really changing the story.
Because, like, currently the thing happening next in the DCU, I mean, it's currently happening right now, is Peacemaker. I think they're roughly halfway through the second season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not watched any of it. So.
Very nice. I am really shocked though at the idea of like Batman not specifically crediting like his parents' death to him being a vigilante.
Yeah, like, big thing happened. Yeah, sure. 100% he should be traumatized by it. But, I don't know, I feel like... I could definitely see them going in the way of, like, yeah, no, like, a normal person mourns their parents. They don't become a bat-themed vigilante. So he was always going to be a crazy fucker. It just,
Sure.
this kind of kick-started it a little earlier than it otherwise would have. It may be a little bit more intensely, but I don't know, I don't think just like parents dying to vigilante is like a necessary thing for Batman. Just like another reason rather than the reason.
I somewhat agree to disagree on that. But I wouldn't be super mad at it if they figured out how to do it. It's just it feels like it's part of the it feels to me like it's as much part of Batman's story as like John Wick's dog being killed. It leads to him taking down the like assassin.
Okay, but you watched that movie and forgot about that, so
Yeah, but I'm also a bad movie watcher. That's not on the fucking plot. Like that's it's
oh yeah,
my
John
fault.
Wick's dog dying is the reason he went back and killed all those dudes. But
Yeah.
I can absolutely see a world in which like Bruce just becomes a vigilante anyway. Like it inspires maybe more, it intensifies for sure, but is not necessary.
I don't like it being less connected like that. I don't think that feels as impactful to the story.
Well, yeah, most certainly not. It's not as impactful, but I also don't think it needs to be as impactful for every version of Batman.
I don't know. It just feels like it takes the wind. Like it could be cool action at that point, but it takes the wind out of it if it's not for such a personally resonant reason like that.
Because, I mean, like, original comics, that wasn't his purpose for doing it. Like, that, he didn't really, like, have a huge backstory.
Yeah, but like original comics didn't rely on that as much in the first place, and then when they like told more in-depth stories, they had the room to like weave that in.
Look. Get that air, please.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Oh, I did that in the wrong order. Air, please. Air, please. No. No. Fuck. I can't get that air. Air, please. Damn it, and then I died.
Oh my
anyway.
god.
No, I just feel like for most people watching Batman now, it's like, yeah, his parents died, whatever. So like him kind of just being
extremely don't think so.
No, I think it's very much like, oh yeah, it's the standard story. So I think having a
Like,
non-standard story could be very interesting, especially like him being like, yeah, I do it in honor of them, but not because of them, you know? Like, still have it be an emotional beat, but like, he was going to go out and fight crime some way, somehow anyway, whether it be maybe disgruntlement at the police force for not doing their job properly. Like maybe this version
Sure.
doesn't really like working with the police, period. Other than maybe Commissioner Gordon, because maybe Commissioner Gordon kind of sees the vision and agrees with Batman.
You know, maybe
and
Santa
it's
doesn't
just
want to
like,
give gifts. Look, maybe Santa's like he wants to give gifts out, but he doesn't like care if children happy. Like he just like I mean, like if it does, it does. But like Santa's just all about like he wants to give.
you know,
shit out,
there's
and that's it.
more reasons to fight crime than because you've been personally slighted by crime.
There is, but it's Batman.
Cool, he fights crime because he doesn't want crime to happen.
That's also true. But it's like it's taking out a whole dimension.
It
to
is
his story.
core to him, but if they make it to where the like number one reason and like only notable reason that he fights crime is because he has been slighted by crime, I think
didn't
that
say
sucks.
only notable. I don't think it should be the only notable reason, but it's
Yeah,
like for that to be
I
his...
can absolutely see a world where he doesn't do it just because his parents were killed.
Again, I don't mean just. It's just that being a super significant thing to me. It's like if you were to change it from it being one of the primary driving forces, I think that
I
that
never
really
said it
only
wasn't
serves-
one of the primary driving forces. I never said that.
I could swear to God. Okay, if you're okay. If
I
you're not
said
saying
that
then you're
it's a
not saying
very interesting world in which he would have done it anyway. But obviously, it has to be in there. It's part of his backstory that everyone knows. It has to be in there. The same way that Krypton has to be gone. But like they twisted with Superman's origin of his birth parents being different, he could not have that be, you know, the reason he starts is because his parents dies. He could do it in honor of them, but he was gonna do it anyway.
Like I get it, and I think it would serve a story well. I think from where things started and what we're used to, it kind of only serves to remove layers from the story. But I get where you're going.
No, I think it makes him actually a deeper character because he doesn't start it just because he's been hurt. He starts it because he sees others being hurt.
Like, I think I want to put, like, those two should still be extremely important, but I think they should be the other way around, because it's like maybe the whole time he's thinking about other people being slighted, but like, you know, when he's a kid, he doesn't like seeing all the crime in the streets and shit, and there's, you know, probably more specific things as well than just passing by an alleyway. But like then
No,
you know,
I'm saying
as
like,
soon as-
yes, his parents dying causes him to do it earlier. That's what I'm saying. But it's not the
okay.
reason he does it.
Okay, I think I understand better now.
He does it because he doesn't want other people to hurt. He does it earlier because his parents died.
Okay, deep breaths. We got this.
It's like I've said it like 50 times.
Like, okay, if you said it like that before, I think it had to be only like once.
I'm glad we're recording it.
I also
It pissed me the fuck off. I've been saying it should absolutely be one of the reasons he does it. But I believe in the like reading of Batman of he would have done it anyway.
It just seemed like you were making it sound smaller than that time. That's it.
No, I've like said exactly the words I just said multiple times today.
You know what? Forget it. I don't like sure. Okay. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Mr. Driller.
I like their blonde hair. It's cool. It's the only thing on screen I have not yet commented on.
No, but that conversation does make me think how interesting a story would be where he's Batman before his parents dies, and then what happens when his parents do die.
I think his parents have to die later in his life. Not like super later, but like, pun intended. It'd have to be at least his teens when his parents die, because I think it's kind of implied that he's a little boy when his parents die in most.
Well, yeah,
versions.
that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like full adult Batman. He just still has his parents.
I gotta chew on that one. For some reason,
I think that's a
like
super interesting story.
like
Especially if
gotta
he's
take a
hiding
breather
it
on
from
that
his
one.
parents. And he's just now he will never have the chance to tell them that he's Batman.
There's a version of that I really like. I just don't know that I want it to be the main Batman that we know. Unless
Oh
that's not what
yeah,
you're saying.
I wouldn't want that. But that's just an interesting thing that I thought about while we were having that discussion.
I mean,
Just like
James
that's a
Gunn
very
did open it up-
interesting version of Batman to me.
He opened it up to Elseworlds, so if there was a Batman story, like a mini series that did that, or a special that kind of explored that in the same kind of scope that a movie would, I would appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to be the main Batman, but it does sound fun.
Yeah, like it's a weird a change of properties, but Kirby has this weird thing that happens in his games where there's like the main story that you play, and that's canon. And then there's like side stories you play that aren't canon, but everything happens in them could have happened in the main game. They just didn't. And so like it expands the universe without expanding the like story canon. And I think that would be very cool to have a similar thing for like the DCU where like this is a story that could have happened in the main continuity if things were just different. And so it'd be cool to have our like Batman as we know every version of him to be of his parents died and then he became Batman. But then an Elseworld story that like this could have been what you got, but isn't, where he is Batman anyway and his parents didn't die when he was young. So like it illuminates the main character of the Batman we know that is canon while being in a way that you could not illuminate that in the main canon. To where like, oh yeah, no matter what, this Batman would have been Batman, but his course was changed slightly due to this event.
How do you think it changes the character to like imply or even confirm that like without his parents dying he would not have become Batman?
I think it's interesting to know that this man would take on the duty of being Batman whether or not he was personally slighted by the crime around him.
Okay.
Because I think the reason you do something does change how people view you for doing that thing. So it's like Batman being slighted by crime and then becoming a hero is, while still he's being a hero and he is doing it rather selflessly because there's nothing he's gaining from it. It is still, it changes it a little bit to be like this man who didn't have these problems is still setting out to fight them in any way he can. I think that is different. It gives a different vibe to the character. And knowing that that would have happened either way, he would have done the same things either way, but for different, or well, compounding reasons. I think makes it a little bit deeper into his psyche. Of like, he didn't become a hero because he's been hurt and he doesn't want other people to be hurt. He became a hero because he doesn't want people to get hurt, period.
Yeah, and
which I think is tangibly different.
What I'm about to say, in case it sounds like I'm disagreeing with you on anything, I want you to know it like I am not. But something that that kind of makes me think of about the already existing like Batman stories is like, especially the ones that go on for a long time. I don't know. I like thinking about the framing of like, yes, his parents were what caused him to do it, and you could argue that, like, you know, you could argue based on the ones where like it did happen after, you know, so where he became Batman as a result of it, that maybe he wouldn't have become Batman if his parents didn't die. But then like the sheer length that he goes to once he's already in the rhythm of being Batman, far beyond what specifically seems like immediately resonant with like how he, you know, how his parents died. It's like, oh, this is part of who he is that maybe he just wouldn't have looked into in this way if his parents hadn't died, but like it would have been a part of himself that just wasn't explored, that is still core to who he is of wanting to help people in this way. Like there is a passion that was just found that just might not have happened to happen if his parents didn't die. I think that that's also an interesting dynamic. For a long time I've been wanting to see, I don't know how you would put this together, I just know I'd want to see it, like an older Batman story where he is still Batman, but basically Batman is played by Bryan Cranston, and let me know for any actor names that I use if like you need a refresh on who they are. But
did you say let me know as if I know any fucking person?
Well, because like, I thought maybe specifically Bryan Cranston you'd know, because like Breaking Bad memes are everywhere. But
yeah.
He's Walter White, and I would love like okay, for the next actor I'm like trying to think of something you'd know that they were in, because I'm thinking Stanley Tucci for the Riddler. He was. You saw the first Captain America, right?
A long time ago. I'm not gonna remember anything about it.
Okay. I'm gonna send you some clips of stuff that Stanley Tucci's been in, because I actually just don't think he's been in the kind of movies that you'd want to see. But he's a very good actor, and I think he could do it well, and maybe somebody watching in the future or past could. Well, future or present, that's what I mean. I can shine some light on that. Yeah, and that's kind of the only two I didn't want to, like, for an older Batman story, rely on, oh, Mark Hamill is a live-action Joker. Like, fucking, I didn't want to fall onto that. But, like, he would kind of fit, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Joker.
I would never cast Mark Hamill as Joker again if I had the casting abilities. I mean, I don't think he would accept it at this point from what he said.
As long as he is alive, and like in the hypothetical where I would have any sort of decision in casting anything related to the Joker, the temptation would always be there.
Yeah.
Because I still don't think anyone's gotten in terms of like a flamboyant Joker, like, because there's two kinds of Jokers that we're familiar with. There's like the Heath Ledger, kind of broadly speaking, the Heath Ledger Joaquin Phoenix style Joker that's like more grounded and gritty and fucking, you know, just genuinely seems like a real crazy person. But then there's the Joker that's like super flamboyant and flashy and cartoony and like bouncy and all over the place, and it seems like they're more designed for a comic book than explicitly gritty real life. And I don't think there has been even close to as good of a flamboyant Joker as Mark Hamill has done. I don't think anybody has even gotten within the same city block as Mark Hamill in that regard. And I'm including Jack Nicholson in that calculation. He was the Tim Burton Batman. Oh, Tim Burton Joker, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about casting of my characters as long as they do a good job. So,
yep.
So anyway, I'm done with this game. So I'm just gonna go and talk about the new iPhone lineup. I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm gonna end up getting.
Cool shit.
So for those of you that don't know the whole thing with the new iPhones, new iPhones got announced. I think they're coming like this week. Not mine. I upgrade in December. But one second, I've been being texted by somebody. Okay. Come on, game. There is the 17, the 17 Pro, and Pro Max. There's no 17 Plus. Now they got rid of that, apparently. I don't really care. I think the iPhone Air fits its spot because it's a little bit bigger than the regular 17. And the iPhone Air is like 5.6 millimeters thin. It has a similar chip to the 17 Pro, so it's more of a Pro model. But every iPhone now has the Pro's screen up to 120 hertz, which is all I need in a phone. It only has one camera on the Air, which is a bummer to me. It's just it's an iPhone. It's really thin, really light, has one camera, doesn't have an eSIM tray, it has a SIM tray. It doesn't have a SIM tray. It only has eSIMs. I keep saying eSIM tray for some reason.
About a food, like the vibe that you have right now is like you're reviewing a meal that you got at like 5.
Yeah, I eat my iPhones.
You eat your iPhone.
But it's pretty cool. I like it. I don't think I need the Pros anymore because I don't need like the extra camera. I don't need the extra power. Really, it doesn't just keep playing this fucking song. Okay. I don't need the extra camera. I don't need the extra power from the chip. So I don't think I need any of the pros. The Air was tempting to me, but I think I do want 2 cameras at least. So I think I'm going base model iPhone 17 for my next year of iPhone ownership.
How many times have you gone base model?
0 times.
Oh.
The first iPhone I had was the 15 Pro. Then I went to the 15 Pro Max. And that's where I'm at, or the 16 Pro Max, and that's what I'm at now. And so
I
I
kind of
think
forgot you've never been to the Air before. You were just talking about this one. Yeah.
the iPhone Air is brand new. There has never been an iPhone Air before.
Product. Yeah.
That's why it's not like the iPhone 17 Air. It's just the iPhone Air because it's the first one. So it's really tempting. I really like it being a lighter phone. It's a little bit bigger than the regular 17, but I think I'm going to go with the regular 17 because it's the same size as the Google Pixel 9 Pro, which I really like its size. And it has those 2 cameras, which I think is essential for me for whenever I do want to take pictures. So
beautiful.
Yeah, I think I'm finally going base model iPhone because they gave it the Pro screen. If the base model still had the regular screen, I would have to go for the Air, I think. I don't think I need the Pros anymore.
So
I would go for the Air.
When it comes to areas you're more and less comfortable compromising, like, why is the camera not as much one of them?
Because I do still use VR every now and then. I want 2 cameras so I could have the spatial pictures.
Right.
That I can use. That's the main draw of it. But also, just having 1 camera, if there ever was a reason for me to need a, like, I think it's a 2 times telephoto, that's on the base model. If I did want to zoom in further without losing quality, I could. Where I can't do that on the iPhone Air. And I mean, with the pictures that I got from the MCR concert, having a better zoom lens is very useful sometimes.
I was just thinking about that. Yeah. So I assume that what is it? The square. It's not the lens, but you know what I'm talking about. The thing that makes it so that you can take landscape selfies
the
in
sensor.
Portrait mode. The sensor, thank you. So, do they still have the square one on the base model?
I think it's on all of them, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it'd be kind of weird if it was only on the Air. But, yeah.
I don't know, that wouldn't be that crazy of just like, oh, it's a bigger sensor, so you have to pay more for a better phone for it. I could see them doing it, but I think it is on all of the models.
Wait, isn't Air the cheaper one? I might be losing track.
No, Air is in the middle.
Oh, I thought Air was the lower one.
Oh, let me try to look it up real quick.
I could be fully wrong there.
I know you're wrong that the Air is more expensive for sure. I'm just gonna look up the exact numbers.
Okay.
So iPhone 17, the base model is $799. You can get more storage for more money. Let me see. Where is the Air? Show me the Air. Explorer. There we go. iPhone Air is $999 base model price for it.
So,
and the iPhone 17 Pro is $1,100.
Have the other Air devices in the same line as their base model counterparts, have they also been more expensive? I think I just always assumed the Air one, like, you know, has because of the thinner form factor, because it's like got a few it just seemed like it was the cheaper equivalent.
Let me see, because I've not really looked into it. Compare iPad models. So
Because there's the iPad Air, there's the MacBook Air.
Let's go iPad A16 processor versus the iPad Air. Well, that's the M3 version. Let's go back. iPad Air 5th gen, which is what I have. Let's see. Oh, they don't sell it, so they're not going to give me a price. How cool of them. But no, I think the Air typically is either around the same price or a little bit more expensive. I don't know if they ever made iPads right next to iPad Airs. Now that I'm thinking about it.
That feels weird, but I can kind of see it.
iPad price versus iPad Air. Let's see. Reddit will give me an answer. Price right now
Reddit
for
never
iPad is under 300 and iPad Air is 550.
Wow. Okay.
It's like I think the base iPads use the A series chips, where iPad Airs and above use the M series chips, which is their desktop chips. So
Right. Jesus. They're still terrifyingly thin devices.
oh yeah, it's shocking every time I take it out of its case.
Like if I had an iPad Air, iPhone Air, it's like smaller in terms of actual circumference, and so I'd be less afraid. But if I had an iPad Air and I was walking through a doorway, I would be straight up constantly afraid that I'm gonna like hit it against the edge. It's just gonna snap.
Yeah, that's like a part of the reason I got it a case is because it's like I was a little scared of it. I also wanted a keyboard for it, so like I kind of needed a case for a keyboard for it. Was forced into a case by Big Apple.
It'd be really funny if like the iPad Air could, or the iPhone Air could block a bullet and it would still break the phone, but it would like the it would not break the metal. It's just the metal would protrude enough to shatter the innards of the phone.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. It's strong enough, just not for itself.
But yeah, so one fun thing that I do like now being able to go for the iPhone base models is they have better colors. So I actually get nice colors with my iPhone now as opposed to just the kind of like corporate-y feeling ones of the Pros.
Do you tend to like super bright colors on your devices?
Yeah, I like bright colored devices. I think I'm gonna go with the pink one that they have if I can fucking find it. Or it's like a purpley pink. What do they call this
for me,
color?
like, a bright colored device without it being a case is very much risking overstim territory. But well, then I guess you could just get a darker case on it if you want. But
I'm not putting a case on it.
But okay, in my framing of mind, because anytime we're talking about these, I'm thinking about it for it being in my life. It's like, oh, if it's a color and I have a problem with it being a color, then I can get a case for it. Yeah.
And I'm not going to be overstimulated by the back of the phone that I never look at.
It's never going to be face down.
I don't put my phone face down ever.
It feels weird that you never do.
Why would I? The screen is there. I'm going to scratch it on something.
Oh, but the iPhone screen is so strong.
I mean, it is. It hasn't gotten a scratch yet, but... so, like, I can't use it while it's face down?
But, like, if you're putting it somewhere where you're not going to use it like that... this isn't a huge hill to die on. I'm just, like,
No, I'm just confused why anybody does that, to be honest. I don't understand the use case of putting it face down.
Like, okay, it is not a tangible benefit. It's just, like, the way that I think about it is... If I'm setting it down somewhere where I'm super confident this isn't somewhere I'm going to reach to do anything other than retrieve it into my hand, I'm not going to, like, want to use it while it's there. then 100% likely I will put it face down. I guess just because of like the illusion of more security there, because it's like I do have some notifications that pop up. I don't have any notifications I'd worry about, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, oh, this is for me to look at if I'm not holding it and I'm leaving it there.
But why would you not want to be able to know you're getting notifications?
Well, if I'm getting notifications, I'm either going to hear the zzz, like, so I'll know a notification is coming,
And so then you have to flip your phone over to see it.
So the beginning of this premise, I started with, if I'm putting it in a place where, because this doesn't apply to every place I would set my phone down. Like, if it's at my desk, I'll put it face up because, like, reasonably, I might just, like, touch around on it and who cares. But, like, if I'm, like, for whatever reason doing something, like, let's say something physically active where I'm putting my phone down somewhere because I don't want it jangling around in my pocket. And it's in a place where the only thing I'm going to be doing with it is going to retrieve it into my hand to go somewhere else with it, which is not super rare, then yeah, I would put it face down just because it's like that feels more secure. It's not like, again, not a tangible benefit. It just feels strongly more secure.
But like, wait, what are you doing where you're putting it down somewhere where you don't want it in your pocket?
Well, like I said, if I'm setting it down somewhere where if I'm going somewhere to do something physically active, and so it's like maybe it feels just slightly too weighty for it to be jangling around in my pocket. I don't want to.
But where are you going? Do you go to the gym? I feel like I would know if you go to the gym.
Well, okay. I don't go to the gym. I go to there's a field near where I live.
You go to a gym.
I just break into a gymnasium. No, but so for those who don't know, I think I've talked with you about this before. This is just a whole other tangent for a second. But yeah, Shiseki and I, one of my improv buddies, we're accountability buddies, and I go to a nearby field with a track around it, and I set my phone down, and there is nothing I'm doing with that phone besides knowing that it's there and then picking it up because I don't want it moving around that much while I'm at the field. Yeah.
So you take your phone out of your pocket to like run?
Not specifically run, but the stuff.
So what are you doing?
So as I was about to say, so if I'm running, like I'm far enough away from it that my phone could easily get stolen. So it's like I'll keep it in my phone for the run, even though technically, yes, it is more noticeable there, but I'm picking the poison. But if I'm like, I then go like next to a tree where I am sitting down to do the stuff that doesn't require moving across the land much, like I don't know, stuff like push-ups, sit-ups, squats, etc. And so it's always very nearby, but while my legs are moving around doing stuff that isn't running from place to place, it's less noticeable.
So where are you placing it?
Where am I placing it? On the ground.
On the dirt?
On the grass.
What's under the grass, my friend?
Well, it's not directly interfacing with the dirt.
No, that's horrific to me. Putting my phone on just dirt, and like you say grass. Grass is part of the dirt in my world. They're intertwined. It's like how like a couple is two parts of a whole. That's grass and dirt for me. So no thanks. That's horrific to me to put that shit like on just ground. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean it's like I do clean it after. Like when I get home, I wash my hands and I take a little wipe to the phone just to make sure.
I would like bring a bag, set my bag down and put it there.
You hate the ground, don't you?
I'm not putting my fucking $1,000 phone on the dirt. No.
That makes sense. Like I see your mindset. It's just like if I'm the only one here,
especially when like there's ports and stuff that could get things in it. That's actually the main reason.
Well, I have not had an issue with that yet. There, like the field that I go to, like the field that I go to doesn't feel like there's stray like significant kinds of dirt, at least my phone has not alerted me to it. If it's like, oh, there's clumps of dirt in places, because I've seen that in fields, just not this one, then yeah, like that'd be worrisome, but it's not really here. I don't go when it's wet, that's for fucking sure.
Oh, well, fucking, I hope not, or else I would have to actually kill you in Minecraft.
Yeah. It's also not as usable, like, of a field when it's wet, just that's a general thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do push-ups in a wet field.
I think it'd be badass, it's just not, like, practical.
No, I'd have to be having a pretty bad day.
No,
that's when you go when it's still actively raining.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It like if I lived in a city where there was just this like somewhere like okay, let's say Toronto, because there's Nathan Phillips Square there, which like if there's not a specific event going on, it's a fuckload of concrete nothingness. And so if it was raining, there's a good chance I would go just on like where I'm not gonna get messed up by the wet grass and dirt getting all up in my shit, but like on wet concrete with like the rain on me, that feels a little better for some reason. I like that. If it's warm rain, not cold rain.
Yeah, no, I don't like being wet, so
I like being wet. I like being very wet.
You wouldn't know. Anyway.
I can't take swigs after I say something cool with you around, Ashley.
So yeah, no, I have more respect for my phone than to put it on the grass. So yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I love my phone, and I will take no slander in this regard.
Yeah. Sorry, I take care of my phone. I put it in places that are safe for it.
Maybe my phone is just like built.
If your phone was built different, you wouldn't need a case.
The case is not for it, it's for me. I am a fallible human being, as are any.
It's very funny that the only phones I don't have a case on are the iPhones that have been stereotyped to be, you look at it and it gets a crack.
Right. Yeah, I if I had to take any religious stance, it would be that there is no phone on the face of the planet that is not basically literally a brick. Like those ones that like actually nobody gets, but it's like, you know, in theory, it's a really sturdy phone. Like, oh, the military uses it or something. Like one of those. Unless it is that, I don't think any consumer grade phone should be without a case. I am firmly against that.
I'm, pretty against cases for just everyday use of phones. They make them feel so nice to hold and to use, and then you ruin it with a case.
It could feel like anything if you get the right case.
Then I have to spend another $100 on a good case.
And account for that in the price of the device you're purchasing. It's for the safety.
No, because my device already feels good, so...
If I wanted plastic surgery to make my body look better, and in order to do that I can't afford health insurance, then I'm not going to pay for the plastic surgery.
No, I don't need the plastic surgery though.
No, I'm saying okay, because you're talking about a cosmetic, like you're talking about the cosmetics of the phone.
Yeah, I don't need the phone, and also the phone feels better without it.
Never mind. I'm just not going to continue.
It feels better without protection. That's what can I say?
Right, but okay. So I get what. By the way, I get the innuendo, but
you weren't about to hear the end of it if you didn't.
The phone can feel like whatever it does. Then you can get a case that feels like whatever you want. It could feel like concrete, that phone, for all you care. And then the case feels like the nice thing.
The phones feel almost infinitely nicer than any case I've ever used. And I have spent like $80 on a phone case before. So like I have gotten premium phone cases and they don't feel as good as the phone.
For my sense of touch, I think like the feel of this is purely as if the rest of it is objective. This is purely an opinion. Like I like the feel of a bare phone, but only for checking it out for a second. Like if I'm holding it consistently, I more like, especially the tactile secure feeling of like, you know, the little parts of the case that like, you know, I can feel that this thing could survive a fall. There's something very cathartic to that about for me about that. Something secure and homely.
See, my phone comes with secureness, so it always survives my falls. So
I really cannot wait until you drop it and then it gets subsequently hit by a car. Like you drop it off a bridge or something.
You know, I want you to make the case that dropping it and it getting run over would have saved it if it just had a case.
There's a case out there. There's got to be OtterBox something. There's got to be. There's cases with screen protectors.
I will tell you, I will put a bullet through my phone before I put it in a damn OtterBox. I'll tell you that for certain.
Why are you so against an OtterBox specifically?
They feel like shit.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They're hard plastic.
Yeah, and they okay, never mind. Yeah, they feel like hard plastic.
No.
They feel like they protect your phone.
They feel like a pencil case.
You have the wrong fucking OtterBox then. The OtterBoxes feel great.
No, they don't. They're huge, they're bulky, and the plastic does not feel very nice. Granted, I don't think any plastic case feels nice, so that's the starting barometer there of just I don't like plastic cases.
That's fair. I disagree, but it's fair. Like, but yeah, I agree with the first 2 points about it. That it's big and bulky. It's just not the part that it doesn't feel good. I don't agree with that at all.
Does not feel good. When my feel good is the bare phone, where it's sleek glass. Yeah, no, it doesn't feel good because it's completely different to what I think feels good at a baseline.
I will sacrifice far more sensation of comfortable touch if someone could hardline confirm for me that I could swing a softball bat at this thing and it'd be fine. Like,
I don't think you could swing a bat at an OtterBox case and it'd be fine.
Do you know of a stronger case brand? I don't know a bunch of case brands.
How many cases have you seen get hit by bats and survive very well?
You said that like you specifically don't think of an OtterBox as something that could do
No,
that.
I'm saying like the OtterBox is like a high standard of it's going to protect it, and I still don't think it would be enough.
Yeah, I'm saying hypothetically, if there was just not making a point for the actual like phone case industry, but for my opinion on phones, if I will sacrifice like that thing could look like a case could feel like the kind of metal where when you like glide your fingers across it, it feels like a fucking chalkboard. If you confirm to me that the hard line that this thing could survive the swing of a softball bat. I don't know that it exists, but that'd be worth it to me.
No, I would never make that decision.
Also, I said
how many
bat
times
that's metal. Baseball bat is wooden. Yeah.
I don't think it's surviving either of them, and also not all baseball bats. But
I was making a point. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's surviving either of those. Any cases on the market, but even if it was, I'm not the pitcher, and I'm not going to confuse the ball for my phone.
But it's like the bat is in this case a metaphor for it's just like if life happens, life happens.
Yeah, life has happened to this iPhone, and it's fine without a case. I'm just saying.
Until
someone with a softball bat comes around. You're right. You're absolutely right. If somebody came in with a softball bat, my phone would be fucked.
Ashley is never going to get into a horrific car accident. Mark our words. I'm not even going to knock on wood.
At that point, whatever happens to the phone happens to the phone. You know, I don't think a case is going to be saving it. Again.
I can't wait for the extra fuck you that is. The phone is still fine. Ashley is in several pieces.
Yeah, probably. To be honest, that's probably what's going to happen.
Now, Twitch, to be clear, that's not me saying I want anyone to get hit by a car. That's not me saying that at all, or to get into a car accident. I'm not condoning anything.
No, I would, like, let me tell you, if I got into a car accident and my phone was fine, I'm taking your case away from you, actually. That's my... Like, you don't need this shit.
You would take up the next 3 thought bubbles gloating about it.
Absolutely. I'm streaming from the fucking hospital. Being like, look at this shit, pristine.
Okay, this is impossible, but from there, it'd be really funny if there was like an instant replay of the car accident for the specific reason, only this reason, that like you can see the phone wasn't strong enough to make it through it. It just like narrowly weaved its way through everything that would hit it. So it's just a lucky phone. It's not a strong phone.
And again, we get to the point where I'm just God's favorite.
Right. And it's not a thing of not needing a case. You are just God's favorite.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is a thing of not needing a case, because I don't need a case.
It's not a thing of broadly not needing a case. That's what your scenario was. This is, you don't need a case because you're God's favorite. But other people, human beings among us, you know, myself included, need a phone case because it is the responsible adult thing to do if you don't happen to be that specific chosen one.
No, my responsible thing to do is not drop my phone.
The responsible thing to do is account for being a flawed human being, Ashley.
I'm not flawed, though, so...
Just like you.
I don't need to account for impossibilities, you know?
I forgot that I was doing a podcast with God herself.
I'm just saying, I'm built different, and so is my phone. So.
God only does podcasts with Jews, is what we're finding out today, and God is trans as well.
Yeah. The first fucking sermon from Jesus was actually a podcast.
I don't know that
he didn't die and come back. He actually just went on hiatus for the weekend.
With a ukulele apology.
Look, creators need vacations too. Get creators because he's the creator of the universe and also a content creator.
I'm gonna take a nap.
It was a multi-layered joke right there.
I congratulate you, Ashley. Are you happy now?
I'm always happy, so.
I don't think you're always happy. I don't think you're happy when I bring up.
You know, if you just wish for my downfall.
I do not. I love you, Ashley.
So anyway, so that was the thought bubble. Remember to take your phone case off.
Remember to put it back on again as soon as she says that.
Remember that you don't need a phone case. Your phone is built fine. Remember that Batman's parents don't need to die. They're actually fine, and they've always been fine.
Don't look at the footage that says they're not fine. We're turning into politicians.
That's all Photoshop. That's AI generated.
I mean, it's a liberal
Thomas
vote.
and Martha Wayne are actually right here.
There's another guest on the podcast. Oh, hi, I'm Martha Wayne.
You know what? If that's Martha's voice, I don't think he did it for the jewelry. I really don't think he did it for the jewelry.
You know, it was a beautiful show we went to. Martha Wayne comes from a family